Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another video. I feel a lot of excitement at the moment. Things are changing very fast and it's actually good energy I feel at the moment, which is a bonus. So something exciting I saw this morning, I was really quite surprised at. And I'm making a change in my life, so maybe you are as well. But now, 1 minute, I'm not allowed cards to read cards. That's my guide. The next minute, no, we want you to have cards today. So I've been saying a lot of these people. This is what I got out of the pack. And I'm beginning to wonder about this. So that's what we're going to go into talking about in a minute. And another alien sighting that I've had. This really describes what I'm seeing. So, which is the macabre. Not so much the pattern in the middle, but the circle and all of this electricity going around. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. So let's get a few cards first of all, and then I'll tell you about my alien sighting, and we'll go into these ones. I've been shown about the plane again, the plane. Oh my goodness. They're trying to push me to write this book that I keep putting down. And if you've been with me on these videos for a long time, you'll know that I just keep putting this book about the plane down. And the plane is very real. I believe it's a spacecraft. And if you want to know more about the ghost plane that I see, that often rises out of the water and just appears in the sky. And if you're new here, I physically see spirit and angels and aliens and what have you. I can see this plane in the sky and see all the little windows in it and people moving backwards and forwards in it. So it's got some light in it. And last night, all they were doing, sometimes they will push things on me that are so strong that they make me feel ill because I'm not getting it. So I have to go outside afterwards, sit outside and write about this damn plane later. So, and it's really weird here because there is a big change because there's a thunderstorm. It keeps trying to move in here and we need something to clear the energy. And it was supposed to be 30 degrees here. I think it is 30 degrees coming up. I've got the door and everything. But it's been trying to thunder and it was supposed to be completely sunny. We aren't in the area of the country in the UK where it was supposed to be big thunderstorms, but it keeps trying to move in and it's almost like this energy is trying to move in and clear all the toxicity in the air. Oh, that went on the floor. Okay, north, number 1. Following the star, following the North Star. Okay, so there's something coming in. A pattern, a message of communication. Right, I'm seeing my guide right on a board. I can hear the choke, everything. 9/10 times 54 to the power of 3 equals question mark. If you're trying to give me mathematical problems, think again. Something's coming in maths, through maths. A breakthrough in maths with stellar communication. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's something about water. We keep getting this about water, something rising out of the water. Peace, whatever it is peaceful. Wisdom from the water. Now, I firmly believe that some of the people I'm seeing are connected to Atlantis. They keep rising out the water. So there's some old wisdom. I keep seeing in this ball that looks like a gold and blue statue thing of the world. Do you know what it reminds me of? Trigger warning for some people here, but remember the Twin Towers, the Trade Center in New York. Well, when I visited there, it was years before anything happened, they used to have like a world out there on a plinth or something, And I can vaguely remember, because I didn't want to go at the top. I don't like going up in the lift. It's not heights, it's the lift. I don't like the lift. So my husband at the time, he decided to go, I'm going to the top. He actually had dinner there 2 months before it went down, on the restaurant that was at the top. But anyway, so I waited for him. Then we went downstairs to where all the shops and things were. And I sat around this little world. There were people eating there, you know, having sandwiches and what have you. It was lunchtime, and I sat reading. I think it was Bridget Jones's diary, but you know. And there's a picture of me sitting there. That's what it reminds me of. And it comes out of the water, and it's huge, and it's got this gold on it, and it's got this blue. And this is wisdom rising from the water. So this is the rise of Atlantis again. The codes of Atlantis are being bought and sold. Wisdom must rise from the depths again. Sorry for the noise there. There's always doing something out there. Look. Let's see what else we can get. Definitely connection to Atlantis. Mathematical codes. They will appear random on, you see, that's really getting to my head. So somebody's trying to interfere. See all the noise? That might actually set me off fitting as well, so please forgive me if I do. So it's the rise of wisdom from the water. So mathematical equations will be given random mysteriously to the relevant people, and then we'll discover new things they are meant to know about the depths of the water and what is hidden there. It goes further than they think. Ooh, oh, that's cool. Writing these upside down. No, they're the right way, so this is upside down. Gravity, but it was upside down. It's almost like we become too grounded in this world, too stuck with the structures that are already there. Planets. We need to ascend, rise, take our feet off the ground and see new heights. We've been grounded in a reality that is false. It's something to do with the planets. I keep getting the planets at the minute. And the planet I get the most is Jupiter, and that reminded me. They've actually shown that to me. It's really, these numbers, 39, 1, 29, may be coordinates. I know there's somebody who go at 39, 1, 29. I don't understand the coordinates, but somebody I know who comes on here does. It's for remote viewing. So look, always asleep. Need to wake up and see. There are things on these planets we have not discovered yet that are going to be made apparent. Structures. No, two more of these. Oh, it's got really hot. Every time I do these videos now, I start to get hot. And I'm not sure why. There's blue light just flickered. Remember, if you're new here, there's somebody trying to appear on that wall there. Oh, there. Yeah. So check them out. I keep getting 55s, 855s. So there's massive change. And I saw 1303 before. So there's something coming in. I'm trying to change all sorts in my life. I'm doing weight training and strength training, all sorts of stuff. Changing everything up. So chances are you are too. Okay, yeah, this hearth and home, something's going to disrupt that. It's going to realize that what we thought was safe isn't. This is a grand awakening, they're calling it, and it's to do with the realization that we are not alone in this universe. Look at all these little orbs coming out. We're going to discuss those orbs in a minute. By the way, I just want to say on here as well, can you please, when I'm doing this, can you please be careful? There are people pretending to be me now, offering services I don't offer, like cleansing and I don't offer that in the moment, and cleansing and messages from ancestors. I don't do that, and I will not come to you to ask you, you know, if you want a reading or anything like that. Okay, I don't chat with anyone on TikTok. Okay, there are no comments on TikTok. I don't chat with anyone. Okay, so there are accounts on TikTok pretending to be me. Okay, so please, please, please be careful. Okay. No, it's the right way, I believe. Anyway, lake. I keep seeing a building like that now. I saw a building like that in my a vision I had. That's a building somewhere on an astral plane. And the building, I got reminded of it yesterday when I watched something about New Orleans, and there's a building like that. And now there's one like that as well. Again, sorry for that noise. Depths. Something's been hidden. It's rising from the depths. You're only seeing half of the picture. You're not seeing the true reality around you. This is like an illusion, and they're making it glitch and like it's a TV screen. There's so much more to this world and depth and knowledge than you know about. And we've discussed this already. Right, okay. Let's have a couple of goes at these, and then we will talk about what I saw and see how it all fits in. Something about the divine masculine here. Pulling the wool over your eyes, trying to keep power. Now, this doesn't mean there isn't females trying to do this as well. Remember, this is... all right, okay. Telling me to hold on that. This is a group of masculines who are trying to control the world and keep it in there. And he's come and stood next to me, and I don't like this guy. He is the Hat Man. He's just a controlling person who I'm not scared of, because the power around me is too immense. And you know that. That's why I can't do anything, because they're all here. And you can't do anything to my little beings here who watch. And I don't know why I just said that, because we're all little beings. Little bands, as they say up north. So there is, and they're called the committee. And I've told you about this before, and they want to control everything. And we have to shine a light on that. I've gone funny down this side now. Yeah? He keeps coming in. I don't know why he keeps coming in, but he keeps coming in to let me know he's there. I've seen him in a dream before, years ago. I didn't realise who he was. I think I have told this before, but I'll tell it again for those, because I know there's a lot of new subscribers here, and I want to say a massive thank you to you. And to Telltale Tarot, again, thank you. So basically, this was when I was married, and in my... Where was I? I was in one of my houses, and my son was really small, so it must have been in the housey. Anyway, I was there. It's relevant because it's how and it was almost like I woke up in my dream, and it was like I felt like I was going towards my kitchen at the time, and it wasn't. There were steps down, and I went in. I was writing, and this kitchen was massive. And I'd written a story, and my computer was up at the side, but it was in the kitchen. And there was this man here with a hat on and everything. And he was doing something with a computer. And I realised it was my story. And I just said to him, "What are you doing? Changing your story." I really didn't like that. I had a medium friend of, you know, a really she's a professional medium and everything. She did not like that. Cleanse. So I've seen him come in and out a lot. Just ain't scared of him. He doesn't have red glowing eyes. It's just a bloke. So yeah. Oh, if he's a demon, or I don't know. He's just a bloke to me. So, but yeah. Unfortunately, that's what we're dealing with. And they're trying to get you, instead of seeing that light, you see how that light's sort of misty and what have you, and they're to follow this one, the Pied Piper. But you need to see. Yeah. This information's going to come from space beings, star beings. It's been decoded into computers and everywhere around the world. They're showing me those old computers from the 60s, you know, those big boxes and the noise he used to make. And it's that noise I'm hearing. And those things, I roar them. Oh, maybe it was coded in the 60s or something about the 60s here. Computer codes that they don't understand, that they will start to get on where they've come from. They will start to understand now. And it's something connected with the water, base within the water, Atlantis connection. That's what I'm getting. All right, this upside down. Oh. You know, I've had this in all my readings, the cards, upside, haven't been sure. And it's a change of perspective, okay? I keep getting that message, but it's almost like sometimes I'll see, those show me a vision that I'm looking up to the surface of the water from underneath. So it's kind of weird. It's really kind of weird. So, and this is upside down purity. I just heard there's nothing pure about this world at all. The truth must be known. Had the wool over our eyes. People haven't wanted to see. There's been a great deception. Yeah. Pleasure. This is all that electricity I keep saying. Just heard something. I feel like one of my that grizzly Gaz who does the camping, and it's like him. So I was looking around, see what's there. Dance with the electricity. Electricity is in the knowing and creates freedom. Okay, one more bit off the top. All right, okay. Release. Release the past, the pressure, the I don't know if you can say that. But we have a, I don't think it's meant to be on that. Nope. There's a face on there. You see it. With the glasses, and they've just moved them down like that. I don't know if you saw that. Because they go over things. So this is important. Release. Release to receive the messages. Release. There's another face coming up here. They want you to say them. You see? They want you to say them. Because once you start seeing them, you'll open your eyes to the rest. Not just about society rules and things like that that are misplaced, misguided, and of this committee. See, you hear the noise when I said that? Yeah. It's just so annoying. Of the committee, but that you'll see the actual fabric of how this world is made up. Look at the illumination there. The fabric of how this world is made up. And this knowledge. Okay. If that goes on much longer, I'll stop and wait. Yeah, action. Action must be taken. Yeah, 15. Change. Dance with the cosmos. Okay, so let's see if something comes out here first. One more. Same faces all over. That one's not formed enough. Oh, that's not. Somebody trying to form here and across here. This is what they're doing, you know, when they want you to say something that's important and the tarot or whatever it is. They're actually going over, they're grabbing your attention. So it's important. Where's he? The moon there. Illumination. Or sometimes they just want to be seen. But you get that strong pull to something, then after, oh, there's a face there, that's why. If I say any more, I'll show you. Dignified strength. Asking you to be strong at this time, to accept the information, to not run and hide from it. 13 is transformation, and I've been saying that a lot. Sorry, I thought there was something wrong with my clock there. I thought it had stopped. Time stopping, I don't know. Obviously, progressions, journey. Oh my God, I thought it had stopped. Look at that card. It's got a clock on it. Stopping time. Pisces. I get a lot about Pisces. Now, I do have it in my chart. You may have it in yours. But there's something about Pisces. I may let comments on this one. See if we can. 4th house. Home. Mars. Motion. Fire. Progression. From the root. Taking out things from the root. Removing the root. Removing the grounding. Because it's not stable and it's not correct. And I know a lot of mediums going, oh, you do need grounding. But yeah, you do. All right. You do need to be grounded in nature. But at the moment, they're asking you to elevate and ascend so you can see clearer. Because by keeping you down here, you're not going to see. You need to dream a little bit. Open your mind. And allow messages to come through. Okay, interesting. Right, where are we? Where have they gone? That one down there. Right, okay, so let's go back to these cards as well. And I'll tell you about my experience. So I have been seeing the plane. Lots of people on the plane. Lots of the men in black. The guardian spirits, the angels, the Palladians, and they keep flying around. And before I even registered these little ball things, they're not quite the same as what I see. But if you're new here, I see them in these little I'm going to go and get it again because I need to explain. Bear with me. Bear with. Okay, do you remember my little they keep showing me things like this. This is why I made it. I just saw it in a shop as a decoration. That Danish shop, I forgot what they call it. And I just thought, yeah, I want to make one. So my son did most of it. But yeah, we made this little. So hot air balloons may be important to you. I keep saying a lot about that. It's the lightness of energy, you know, seeing things more clearly. Rising up from this grounding. Pull out the root. Pull out the root of something that's keeping you stuck. Remember, if we work on the self, we can change what's going on in the world. It starts within. So something needs pulling up from the root and replanting. Need to rise to see, to go into the clouds and daydream a little bit. Okay, so it's a little ball like this. The only way I can describe it. And they go round in it. Can you show me one now, please? And there are loads of them. And they join. Sometimes they're all together, and the people travel around in them. They're the orbs. Okay, just a little purple light there. They are the orbs. A lot of them are these orbs, and they can be of people just flying around, or it's not their spirit as such, it's some vehicle of travel. I'm sorry, but that's what they show me. And especially with the Palladians, I say, the people with their long blonde hair, okay? Well, that's it. Look, oh, it could be white for all I know. I don't know. But they go around in these things, and I'm not joking. I've seen them, and sometimes they're small, other times they're large, and that's where some of the visions are coming from. Other times it's actually me that's traveled somewhere, and it's really odd. The other day I saw, I've seen up in the clouds, like really bright colors up in the clouds, the clouds themselves. And the other morning, I don't know what it was, I woke up and all I could see was the sun rising over Paris, and it was stunning. Then I was, at one point, I knew I was standing on the Eiffel Tower, because I love Paris, absolutely adore it. And amazing, absolutely amazing things. And these little things fly around. Where are you? They're not showing me at the minute. I see them in the sky. I see these sometimes they're huge, and other times they are very small. Okay, and what I saw, I'm seeing a lot of what was I going to say? Very strange things about, well, what's new? But people being in like capsules somewhere and being woken up. I'm seeing people in lots of beds and being woken up, which refers to awakening, but some of them it's like space travel, and they're being opened up, the little capsules being opened up. Some of them are 19th century dress, which I don't quite understand, so they're coming from another dimension possibly. And it's not very steampunk, because I've written steampunk before. It's not like that at all. But they're waking them up, and then sometimes they're waking them up and they're turning them over, and they're lying. It's almost like they're receiving some sort of healing, but a few of these little balls are going down their spine. They're on their spine like that. It can be quite scary at times. So it was last night, because they were wanting me to learn about all sorts of things to do with demons. I don't know why, but they want me to know. They want me to have more knowledge, or they want me to remember. So I don't know. They had me looking at a lot of things. I'm still waiting to hear about my PhD proposal, which is all about witchcraft and what's going on with it today, and what went on in the early modern period, which is what I did my undergraduate degree in as well. Well, a couple of the modules. So fingers crossed they want it. And it's all about all of these things that people are into now, and why they're going back into it, and popular magic and things like that. So there's a definite resurgence of all of this, and a remembering. Maybe we are being made to remember rather than forget. Somebody asked me, they put a comment in one of my other videos about why do we forget who we are and everything when we come to the earth. I don't know, but I do think we get nothing done if we remembered, and we'd be very homesick. I don't know. Or maybe some people don't leave here, they live in another dimension here. And I don't know why I'm saying that. Again, a load of messages, but they're all jumbled, so it's almost like it is some sort of game, and it's been shown in some heavy standing behind me, like this. What's all that in it all? But it's like computer generated. You know, all these movies about this kind of stuff, that's because they're trying to wake people up and trying to tell them. And I have seen some very strange places that could only be described as computerized. And I'm told about the whole universe being quantum. And what was it, ancient aliens talked about code in the universe, which they've told me is correct. And because it's a giant quantum computer. And I keep having to say this, and that we live outside. But I think there are some people who dwell within. So when they pass on, they go back to their home, which is within. And where that's coming from. I just hope this is correct, Sarah. So I'm always checking. So interesting. But one thing I do see is I see myself quite often. It's hilarious as well. A lot thinner as well when I do when I'm in my astral body. Did you know that if my the doctor who's around me a lot now, don't take this as gospel. If you've got a medical problem, you need to go to your doctors and sort yourself out. Yeah, so don't take anything as gospel from here. But sometimes it is definitely emotional problems that can keep weight on you, stuff like that. Mine's starting to come off now because I'm recovering from my divorce. So it's very slow, but it's coming. So things like that, your emotions cause so much trouble within your body. They really, really do. Okay, but if you need professional help, you know what to do. So I see myself with my arms up like that, like the World in Action Man, the TV program, which is the Leonardo da Vinci Man or whatever. And there are things behind me that, look at this electricity. When I see them now, no wonder with the angels, people thought they had wings, because the electricity behind them. It gives a sense of wings, of them being different beings. They're not. They are a force that is here as a guardians of the planet. And they want me to reiterate. I've been saying, oh, I want to see the angels with the wings and whatever. No, we are the angels. We, Galactic Federation, whatever you want to call it, we look after this planet. We run it. We run all the planets within this computerized, organic computerized quantum universe. So that's what I get told. And some of the codes are going to come out there. What is that machine that they use to, I forgot what they call it, to find out how to make connections about how things are created and the nature of reality. I forgot what they call it. But it's like something's going to come out of there. There are going to be some various things come out of old codes that were put aside, or somebody's that they've had before in the 60s, and they're coming back. They're going to start investigating them more. There's something, codes that are coming to light, but we've been given them before. There are definitely people who visited here in the 70s I got as well. Allow this information to come in. Okay, so we've got our little Palladians going around. They're plane. I don't know what this plane is, but it's supposed to be people who have life vests on, who are going into it. Sometimes you come in from the water, and as many as you can get on the plane, as if it was getting out of somewhere. Is this something about that? Oh my God, was that us? I was talking to my son today about something I've had in my head for, this is probably the late 90s and the early 2000s, where I do believe, and I know other people believe this too, but I really believe that we were once on Mars. Okay, we were once on Mars, and something went wrong, climate change, whatever, and we decided to get out and we came here. I'm absolutely convinced of that, and that's why we find signs of life on there, the little starts fit again, and that's why there's this connection with Mars, and that we came here. Is the plane the story about that? Is it actually about in olden, I want to say olden times, we actually traveled from another planet to here, and that's what they're showing me. And we may have to do that again. Ooh. Correct. And put a big sign for, you're right, you got the message right. Okay, so this image I had this morning. Now, so I've been seeing the plane. Now, normally I used to see in lots of bright colour, and I still do, but they've done a lot of black and white. So that tells me they wanted to understand now. They wanted me to see the past, because everybody was running around in 1940s and 1900s clothing, okay, and they just scraps of colour. And I said to him, where's the colour gone? It'll come back. Well, it started to come back very vivid. Oh my God, it's so more vivid than real life. And this morning I, this is the juicy bit, I was, I woke up in bed and I was lying thinking about several things. And all of a sudden I got this image in my head. I closed my eyes and I saw this, there's plane as I'm talking about it. Yeah, every time I talk about the bloody plane. And there was this big jumbo, and it was just flying, but it looked really weird. There was blue sky, and then there was ground below. I couldn't say it was a city. I don't know what it was, but it was land. And then that changed very quickly. Now, no laughing. Oh God, I have got it here, haven't I? No. Oh yes, I have. Okay, so I'll tell you about that bit in a minute that I've written down. Right, you've got to laugh. So very vividly, I see I see some rocks, and it was very light, all colours, and this little gimbal come. I've never seen anything move so fast, you know, this alien craft goes so fast, and then it just went and changed into something completely different, and the image stopped. Now, the only way I can describe it, it's almost like it just got distorted into squares. So I thought I was there when I was telling my son, then I realised, no, I was here because I could see the rocks. So no laughing at my drawings, okay, because I can't draw. I just drew a square for where the rocks were. So this is the gimbal. It's coming across here. These are the rocks. I'm here. It gets to the rocks. My vision is here. It gets to the rocks, and then it goes into like squares. It was weird, and it was black, and then it disappeared. The vision stopped. It's really weird. So I would like to do a couple of cards on that now, please. Can you tell me who's in that gimbal? Who sent that gimbal? Oh, for crying out loud. Where are you? Oh, right in front of me. If you can do that for me, please, that would be wonderful. Oh, my bloody dress doesn't stay right because of my curved spine. Right, okay. Gimbal. Now these ones are the okay ones. The tall ones you've got to be wary of. Timid, misunderstood, shy. There. The Monitor. Part of the Galactic Federation. They're allowing so many of them to be seen at the moment, especially with the third eye. I think they're trying to open people's third eyes so they become aware. This is the real move to the 5D and beyond, 6D and beyond. It's the opening parts of the mind and the brain that needs to be used. 38 third eye. That's why I've got a light on him. I've got a light on him. That's their part of the plan. Do not be afraid of us. They want you to think of them as the little aliens in, they're like children. They run around here like children. Oh, what do you call it? Toy Story. We are eternally grateful. Those little aliens, you know, the claw. The claw comes to pick them up. Let's play a game. No. The reptilians also monitor and also infiltrate. But not all of them are cruel and bad were their exact words. A section devoted to the world. They're showing me that TV program V, if you back in the 80s, if you remember that. Where they pulled the skin off and there were reptilian underneath. There are people who masquerade, that's possible. There are people who masquerade to monitor. Like guy in the hat standing here again. Oh, he's not reptilian apparently. Okay. Torsetians, resilient, bold, sassy. There are several races that are coming in and out, monitoring. I've seen a giant, there is a space station up here, monitors. I'm sorry, but I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Not with a camera, not with anything else. Seen it. There you go, alchemy, the philosopher's stone. The all-seeing eye. I say this large eye here, seeing through the universe's eye. Yeah, seeing through the universe's eye is what I'm doing apparently. And I'm talking to a lot of starseeds here. Starseed. Rainbow child, possibly. Indigo. Look, there they are. That's what they're doing, flying around like that. So if you see, especially those lights in the sky that move very fast, all these things can look transparent because that's how they do it. They're invisible a lot of the time. And then they become solid and real. They can do anything they want. I'm going to leave that for next time though. I'm going to probably get more information on how they travel. But, okay. I hope that has been of some interest to you. Okay. I'm going to try comments again, but if I get any of those nasty people who were on last time, it'll be stopped because they don't even talk about, you know, well, apart from one person who can't understand the fact that, understand the message and wants to live in happy clapper land. Well, live in happy clapper land, that's maybe right for you, but it's not right for me and other people. Unfortunately, we have to see things this way. So we'll see, but yeah, because I'd be interested on your thoughts on this. Okay, if you want a personal reading or anything from me, details are in the description. Take care of yourselves and I shall see you next time. Bye.